Hello, my name is Melissa Pritchard, and I'm the principal at Mountainview Elementary School. Welcome to our health fair. Tonight I'm here with Mrs. Charley Ferris, and Charley is our PE teacher at Mountainview, and Charley has done an awesome job tonight of getting all these vendors to come to our health fair. So Ms. Ferris, just real briefly, what are a couple of the great vendors we have going on tonight?
Well, we have a program called Helmets of Love, and they have endured a loss in their family, and since that time they have set it as a goal for themselves to go out and educate the public community about the importance of bike safety helmets and ATV helmet safety. That's their goal, is to introduce and talk to the families about that. We have someone here showing AED machines, CPR. We have Leo the Lion, who is present representing the Waco Independent School District. We have 911 safety, which is with Cell Phone Sally. She has a little jingle that she sings as she goes around. We also have a program called Grow into Health, and that is a program that we, as a Waco ISD campus, we use them, and they come in and they educate our children on health and safety tips, nutrition, and it's a 4 to 6 week program, and they this year are now introducing 4th and 5th grade, and it's been very successful in the past. We've done it for 2 years in the past. We have the fire department, the ambulance service, as well as many other vendors. We have Baylor Track, Baylor softball team. We have the Waco McLennan Library. We have the health district providing immunizations and flu shots. So that's what we have today.
Super. And how did we get all these vendors? I mean, are some of these parents?
Actually, Leo the Lion and Cell Phone Sally are previous students at Mountain View that I have reached out to that have volunteered their time to help us out. Not really any parents are participating, but I'm just using the resources in our community. I feel that that is the most important thing for us, is to reach out to the community, to use the resources that we have to introduce our students, our families, our area around us to what we have around us in the area that can help them answer questions. For example, for the adults that come in, we have the Susan Komen Foundation to educate families on the upcoming breast cancer awareness in October. So we just try to reach out to different organizations. We have Target Vision here, taking vision screening, and Stonewood Dental, talking about dental care. They're handing out toothbrushes, toothpaste, things like that.
Well, perfect. Thank you so much. You have done a great job tonight. So now if we want to walk around and see some of our parents and get to see some of our parent involvement and some of our vendors, I'd love to do that with you. All right, so I'm standing here tonight. I'm with Helmets of Love, and I have Deidre and Kathy Burks with me tonight, and they are handing out helmets, and they want to make children aware of bike helmet safety. So I'm going to get them to tell me a little bit about why they're doing this.
We started out 5 years ago. Madison Pierce, which is her granddaughter, her and her brother and a friend of theirs were riding on a Polaris Ranger, and it rolled over. All three sustained head injuries, and she didn't make it. We started handing out helmets, to bicycle helmets and ATV helmets, to kids 17 and under, free of charge, to make them aware of helmet safety and bike and ATV safety. So we started doing that. We've been going for 5 years now. We've given away thousands and thousands of helmets. We just hope to one day hear that one child was saved.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for being a part of our school event tonight. What a special, special remembrance, and we thank you for that. I know some of our kids are so excited. They have their helmets in their hand, and I just can't thank you enough and how special this is. I know how hard it must be, but we appreciate it so much. Thank you. Hi, I'm here with Richie Campbell, and he is with the Waco Fire Department down on Lake Air, and he is going to talk to us a little bit about what they do at schools.
Hi, how are y'all? We go to schools all the time to participate in pub eds to educate all the children of Waco what to do during the fires, stop, drop, and roll, get to a safe place outside. Always make sure your parents know where you're going so you don't go into a closet or something and hide. We also try to educate the kids to be sure and not hide because that's normally when we have to go in and try to find them when they're not outside with their parents when we get on scene.
And so these guys have been so helpful. On the first day of school, they greeted all the children. They brought coloring books. They brought stickers. They made the children feel welcome so that they won't be afraid of firemen if there was a fire or a real emergency. They also come around and do walkthroughs through our school, and we try to invite them to events so that kids get to see them, and then they can provide education for us as well. Thank you so much for being out here tonight.
As you can see, Tupi's dressing up back here to show the kids the difference between what we look like now and what we look like when we're dressed up. That way they're not afraid of us when we come in the house.
That's perfect. Thank you so much. And we know that October is Fire Awareness Month, and so we want to take this minute to remind everybody to change their smoke detector batteries, make sure they're working, and review a safety plan and escape route with their families. Is that right? Anything else?
No, if you need us, call 911.
Perfect. Thank you so much. All right, I'm here tonight with James from Upbeat CPR and Bates Dyer, a third grade student, and we're here at the CPR booth. So can you tell me, James, what you're doing here at the booth tonight?
We're demonstrating Heimlich Maneuver with choking Charley, adult CPR, child CPR, and our infant CPR, and also our AED machine.
So why is this important for students to learn this?
It's very important to learn this kind of stuff. You never know when you're going to need it. While some of them can't perform it yet, it's good to get them interested in it so like that they want to learn in the future. So if they need to, they can save a life.
So do you go around and present this information all across Central Texas?
Yes, ma'am. I do training all across Central Texas, Waco, Temple, Killeen, all over the place.
Well, thank you for coming. Bates, are you ready to learn some stuff tonight?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So could you demonstrate choking Charley?
Normally, when we're doing the Heimlich Maneuver, I'd be standing behind the person with my lead foot in between their leg, back foot turned kind of sideways, giving myself a good solid base in case they pass out, they don't knock me over. Table's a little short, so I'm going to sit down to get behind Charley. Today, we're going to have Charley choking on a hot dog. A hot dog is the most common thing that children choke on. We're going to put it down in. We're going to reach around, make a fist with a point, come about 1 inch above the belly button, and we're going to go straight in and up underneath the diaphragm, pushing the air up and hopefully freeing out the hot dog so Charley can breathe. And it's just going to be...
That is great, and especially if we've got some parents around so that they could actually practice to know if they're doing CPR right or the Heimlich Maneuver right, because you don't ever want to have to practice in an emergency situation.
You always want to know how to do it so like that, you know, your instincts will just take over and you can just jump in and get it done right away.
That is wonderful. Could you show us real quick the beat to the CPR?
This is our adults. Our adults are going to be puberty and up. And for them, under the new guidelines that the American Heart Association published last year, all we're required to do is compressions. So we're going to do compressions at 100 to 120 beats a minute. So we're going to tap on the shoulder, hey, you okay? No response, open up the shirt, look for the chest rising. Chest is not rising. We're going to have someone call 911. If someone has an AED machine, we're also going to have that brought to us. Put your middle finger on the nipple closest to you. Go straight across the nipple line to the heel of your palm is in the center of the chest. Get out over them, lock your elbow, and start your compressions.
So does the green light tell me that I'm doing the correct amount of pressure and the correct amount of speed?
That is now flashing red, so it's showing there's nothing being done. If both lights are green, then it is showing that I'm going down to the proper depth and I'm going fast enough.
All right, so Bates, would you like to try that? Okay.
You want to try the choking or you want to try the CPR?
All right, we're going to try the Heimlich Maneuver.
What do you want, a hot dog or a marble? Marble? Okay. Put the marble down Charlie's throat. You're going to come behind him. Reach around. Make a fist. A little bit harder. There you go.
Good job, Bates. Bates, come around here for a minute. So Bates, if someone was choking in the cafeteria, say for example, do you feel like after practicing tonight, would you be able to help them in case they needed help?
Maybe, but I can see if I can get that from somewhere and keep practicing, and then I would be able to do it.
That is awesome. So it is a good thing that the CPR booth was here tonight, right? Thank you very much, Bates, and thank you, James, for being here and providing this service. Thank you. So I'm here with Jessica from the Kids Safe program, and she's out tonight providing information on car seat safety. So Jessica, tell me, do you guys ever come out to schools and check car seats?
Yes, ma'am. We actually have a grant through the Texas Department of Transportation that allows us to go out into the community and conduct youth education. So we go to a lot of schools across Texas, and we talk to the kids about buckling up, wearing the seatbelt properly. We also educate on booster seat usage, and a lot of kids are surprised to find out that they should still be in a booster seat because they're not tall enough to wear the seatbelt alone. So we go out and do that education and send information home with them to share with their parents.
So what if I do car line duty in the morning, I open all the car doors, and then we also do afternoon duty. I see a lot of parents that have loose children in the car, or just some that aren't strapped in real tight. So are you able to come out and demonstrate for parents or check car seats if we're interested?
Yes, ma'am. So another part of our grant is called car seat checkup events, and these are events that we hold around town or at schools where we will have sort of like drive-through lanes where cars will drive up, we'll talk to the parent, inspect the car seats, and go over the proper education on how to install car seats. We also have a distribution part of our grant where we can help replace car seats that are not appropriate for the students. We can help replace and provide the correct car seats.
Oh, that is wonderful. So how long would that process take if we were to do a car seat safety check?
So with each family, we like to allow about 30 minutes to an hour for each family, and people are surprised by how long it takes, but that's because we like to provide education. So we're not a car seat installation service. We don't want parents to just drive up and we install a car seat and them drive off, because then they'll never be able to do it on their own. So we go over the education and then we show the parents how to install the car seats properly and then have them actually do it. So it does take a little bit of time.
That is awesome. So we're going to get you back at some point during the year to be sure and provide information for our students, because I see many not buckled up in the mornings. And then we're going to try to get you back and also do a car seat check, because I know some of the parents are driving around maybe not even knowing that the car seat's not properly installed.
Exactly. We want to provide that education and promotion for the families.
Well, thank you for being with us. And I appreciate you being with us tonight for our health fair. Continue to watch WISD TV for more great programming on other campuses, and stay tuned to see what's coming up.